evening and welcome to Manticore. My name is Philip and I am your keeper, and I am joined by a full complement of players. When we last left off in this game, we were in a circumstance I really try not to have, in which everyone was in a different place. No one more so than Dr. Day, who had not even arrived at Fort Hamilton. So, Jed, it may be a moment before we get to you, or it may not be. Who knows? Who knows what the dice will lead us to? But we have some spooky tales of terror to continue on. Last week, Miss Mills, Mr. Baskerville, and Mr. Chips were sent by the New England Society of the Paranormal. By the way, does anyone have any fun banner they want to do? I was just gonna jump in tonight because I don't know, we got some stuff to do, so I just wanted to get to it. Is that cool? Cool. All right.
It's fine. I'm not even there.
They were sent to Fort Hamilton, an abandoned fort on the northern coast of Massachusetts, where a criminal organization, sometimes called the Full Moon, but more frequently or colloquially referred to as the Werewolves, were operating a smuggling ring and had, through their connections to the sort of well-to-do members of the New England Society of the Paranormal, basically floated the idea that they are having a bit of a ghost or apparition problem. It's very costly for them to relocate, and this is they've already paid off everyone in the state and federal government to let them operate this the way they are. So it would really not be great for them to lose it, but also things are getting so frightening they may need to. Mr. Baskerville being a stage magician, Mr. Chips being a gambler, and Miss Mills having various other interesting connections, potentially, to the underworld. This group was gathered specifically because, unlike Dr. Day or, someone like Archibald Artie Grant, they might fit in with this crowd a little more. Nevertheless, Mr. Jansen did feel, the tall and buff John Jansen, did feel like it might be necessary to send Dr. Day as well, but he did not go with this first group. Upon arriving, they immediately kind of had some awkward tensions with the bald-headed, red Brussels mustached Irish Tom. But he led them in to meet Martin Fang, who was the man in charge. And he told them of some of the apparitions. There is this horrible old man in a tower who has kind of appeared, and he says he saw him appear out of thin air. There is a bloody woman walking the halls in the North Hall of the fort. Phantom beasts making unnatural sounds in the stables. And a burning man in a ruined area. The same area that a mysterious explosion towards the end of the Civil War went off, leading to the sort of closing of this base. Miss Mills, in every... Well, it kind of depends. Sometimes a game master likes it. Sometimes the keepers keep them together. Let's keep it simple. Miss Mills suggested, well, if there's multiple ghosts, we will cover more ground by splitting up. And in a horror game, that's always the best plan. I will mention it's Friday the 13th. So, just let you guys know that. So, split up they split, I suppose that's how I would say it. Miss Mills wanted to sort of stay in this hallway where this mysterious bloody woman was seen. Mr. Chips went to the ruined area where this burning man had been seen. And Mr. Baskerville suggested that he would go up to the tower, but once the others were safely ensconced... Oh, Miss Mills also said there is a code word. Our code word, in case anything goes bad, is Manticore. So Mr. Baskerville, stepping aside with Mr. Fang, said, I'm actually not going to go up to the tower. Mr. Fang seemed disappointed because he's like, that's really the place I want you guys to look. But Mr. Baskerville's like, I can't leave Antoinette alone, So he was going to stay in the area the North Hall as well. Miss Mills is at the end of a long hallway. This is the hallway where the ghost has been seen. She has the door of a room open so she can see all the way down the hallway. She's kind of like on some mattresses or sort of sitting up on a kind of makeshift chair or bed in that room. She was also told not to look in any of the like boxes or crates in that room because that's their stuff. And around 2 o'clock in the morning, as you guys to varying degrees, I think Mr. Chips was probably the best off since he was practicing cards, but Mr. Baskerville was also practicing cards, so everyone who was playing with cards was able to stay up okay. But Miss Mills, you know, your eyes grow heavy in the night. But sure enough, you did see a woman at the end of the hallway. Bloody. Multiple wounds on her white dress. She then seemed to take notice of you and began, hands outstretched, to move toward you. That is where we left off. Are there any key elements from last week's game that I have not mentioned? Yes, Mr. Baskerville.
I would just like to clarify that Neville Baskerville doesn't much care what happens to Antoinette Mills, but he does want to observe the action of somebody getting haunted.
I understand. I was taking it as, I think I even took it that you didn't care what happened to her. I thought you more were like, I don't want Mr. Jansen mad in case this woman we said we protect gets ghost murdered. But
that too.
What you're saying makes the most sense. Like, I'd better see a real ghost. I'd rather see a real ghost than him.
Of course, he would never say that to any of his companions.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
With that in mind, unlike my usual shtick, I'm like, so Jed, we'll see what you're gonna know. We will return right to where we were. Miss Mills. As you have been a bit out of sorts, but now you see a figure. She is moving quickly toward you. What do you do?
Jolted awake and just, wait, I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm.
That does not move or stop her at all.
Oh my God. So she's still coming at me?
She's still coming at you, and now, in fact, she is now entering the room. You do hear that.
I'm going to run around the corner.
Okay. All right, Mr. Baskerville. Actually, Mr. Baskerville, would you make a luck roll for me?
Sure. Well, it's better than it was.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Your luck was so bad. I forgot.
Exactly 40, which
40
is my
on
luck.
the dot. Okay, cool.
Your luck is 40?
It started as 25.
Worse. Yeah, it started at 25.
He got some kind rolls out of me last week. So with that, you make it around the corner, and you sort of like you hop up and kind of slide, like risky business style. You sort of slide around the corner, and you do see like a woman in a white dress, like moving insanely, and you hear Miss Mills, like shouting.
I stay right there.
Understood. The woman enters the room over Miss Mills. Miss Mills, what you now see is that her face is like there's like blood kind of like coating one side of her face. Her body has like multiple wounds. Actually, what is your spot hidden score?
50.
50? Okay, yeah, I think you would probably in that case. What's upsetting to you, or I would assume, I guess I shouldn't say, would be upsetting to most is the fact that the wounds on her body, they seem to be like opening and closing. And you swear you hear like whispering as she is like, and like her head seems total glassy-eyed, like not like it's moving around and looking at stuff, but like that you don't see anything in the eyes.
Can I see through her? Like she's definitely an apparition? No.
You cannot see through her. She seems very solid and very much in the room with you.
Oh God. Has she stopped when she comes in the room?
No, I'm we filled in by the time you shouted that she had gotten to the door. Neville has rushed around the side and has seen it, but no, she is coming into the room and she's like, you know, like going to loom down over you, her arms kind of moving out.
If there's any way that I can try to squeeze out past her once she gets in.
Oh, get out of the room from where she is? Yeah, let's do a dodge roll.
Okay. Okay.
What is Antoinette Mills' dodge? Oh, we
70.
put points into dodge for you. That's
did,
you might be the only person who got points in dodge, in fact.
I think it was because I realized that I was going to be useless otherwise, so I tried to get out of the way. Ooh, 22. Yes.
Okay. What degree of success is that for you? That is a hard?
Hard. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is technically opposed, so what you don't want is for me to roll an extreme right now. Because a hard, the tie will go to you. Because you're dodging. The good news for you is I don't even roll a success. So as she sort of sweeps in, you kind of just like spring forward and rush out of the room. And as you sort of pass close to her, you hear one of those mouths, that like these wounds that are mouths, like blood seeping from it, just kind of whispering. But you manage to make it past her out of the room, and you see Baskerville standing there at the end of the hall.
It's Mills! Are you alright?
Run! She is most disagreeable. We should leave immediately.
Would I know anything about, like, dealing with, because of summoning rituals, like, being able to, like, banish things, or...
You might know about, like, banishment. Well, tell you what, let's make a roll on the knowledge of the subject. Make an occult summoning rituals roll, good sir.
That is a 37. That is a normal success.
There definitely are ways to do so, but they would, and you have never attempted them because you've never seen anything you needed to banish. They also require a lot of time and material. Material you honestly might be able to get here. These people at this criminal base probably have a lot of the right kind of goods, but you would need some. It's you can't just like say a thing immediately. However, if Miss Mills, are you just running to Mr. Baskerville?
Yes, toward him.
So, Mr. Baskerville, one thing you notice is that, like, as she runs to you, there is no one in that room that she just left.
Did I see beforehand?
Yeah, you saw her go into the room.
But there's no one there anymore.
No. Miss Mills ran around her, and she was like, oh, she's like said something to you, and you replied, and then looked past, and now there's no one in the room.
I'm gonna look around me. Is there anyone?
Make a spot hidden roll.
Oh my god, that's a 4.
Wow.
What is my spot hidden? It's not great, I don't think.
Well, you've probably, is it just a 25?
Oh no, it's a 55.
55.
So that is
should be an extreme success for you. Yes.
That is.
With a 4, you are confident that the woman is not in that hall. She's not in the chamber, and you see nothing around you. And that is a terminal point of the hall. She couldn't have like come out and that's like a hallway dead ends into that door. So unless she went out the window.
We're confirming that she is a spirit, basically. That like there's no way a physical person could not be there anymore. Unless she jumped out the window.
That's your inferences are your own, but she in the moments that you turned and focused on Miss Mills, upon looking back into the room, like past Miss Mills as she's closer, there is no one in that room.
I suppose that would. Miss Mills, she's gone.
She was just there, and
I know. I saw her myself.
She spoke to me, but her mouth didn't move. It seemed like her whole body was just full of voices, and she seemed so real and concrete.
Fascinating. I want to walk past her toward the room.
That's fine. And Miss Mills, I'm not going to have this be a super intense one, but yeah, but you're not so great at it. Let's have you go ahead and make a sanity roll.
Okay. Oh, 21. Yahtzee.
You were ready for it. You were expecting something. You're surprised to have seen it, but your heart is pounding. You probably are not as content as you've ever been in your life, but you are not suffering any, like, you're not breaking. You're keeping your wits. Keep your wits, keep your tits. Mr. Baskerville. You enter the room. There is a sort of mildly disturbed bedding area that that Miss Mills had set up for herself.
Any open windows or?
The window is closed and is behind a lot of things. Make another spot hidden roll on that window, actually.
Oh, 56 over 55. So no.
You can't without like crawling up there. You can't tell if it's like it seems pretty dusty and whatever, but you can't be sure that there's not like a handprint in the dust or something. But yeah, the room there's a few boxes and crates and things in the room, but you remember him saying not to disturb any of that. But I mean, it's possible, you know. But you see no sign of the woman. Like,
I'm gonna walk briskly out of the room and address Miss Mills. We should find Mr. Chips as soon as possible. I don't think any of us are safe alone here right now.
I agree, but if she's gone and she was so real, I feel that Mr. Chips may have a similar occurrence if he were to see the Burning Man, where that sort of apparition is very much concrete, and he might need our help. Apologies. In short, I'm agreeing with you. I'm so flustered. I apologize.
Right. No, that's all right. It's very understandable. Did it say anything to you?
I couldn't make out. Could I make out any of the words that she was saying?
You know, you don't have your make a roll on it.
I did see the Manticore book, right?
You've seen the Manticore book, that is true. Go ahead and make. Oof. You know what? This is a wing and a prayer roll because it's so. Also, like, you really weren't hearing stuff too well, unless do you have like a specialty to listen? Oh no, you're a 70 at listen. All right, make a listen roll retroactively.
91. I'm gonna push it.
Oh, okay. Well, this could go bad.
Yeah. 52. All right.
With a normal degree of success in listening, you almost heard. It was just like a susurrus of like terrifying sound, and there were multiple things, and they were all saying different things. You think it's very plausible that they were, using some words that maybe have some of the endings that are used in the Manticore language, but no recognizable terms.
Okay, I relay that to Mr. Baskerville.
All right, let's hurry to wherever Mr. Chips will be. Because I know where he was, because I was the last one to leave.
You do. You know,
right?
you could lead directly there.
Yeah, I'll take her there.
All right. You guys get to Mr. Chips without really any incident. Mr. Chips, could you give me a luck roll?
Certainly. $26.
26. Very good. Mr. Chips, you're well. It's a luck roll. You beat yourself in solitaire. You did great. only man who can. Mr. Chips, there is you
rolling
hear
a
some,
cigarette.
You hear some voices out in the hallway.
I'll get up to get a little closer to the door, see if I can recognize them.
Make a
or hear
listen
what's
roll.
being said. It's an 18.
Ooh,
Hard success.
almost an extreme. Very good. Well, with a very hard success, you recognize your Irish friend from outside, who's kind of just saying like, I'm just come on already. It's been a long night, and I don't like being here right now. And then you hear another voice potentially protesting that. Dr. Day, what would you be saying in response to this man who's trying to hurry you along as he's brought you into this place?
Yes, I'm moving as quickly as possible. I wish to be there too. There's no need to rush me. If you can help assist with the bags and everything, shall be fine.
I'm not carrying your fucking bags.
My goodness.
At this point, the door, you hear like the footsteps coming right to the door, and like the door is thrown open at you, or toward you.
Sure. I was planning to open the door, so I was like,
Oh, okay. If you open the door, he'll pause and go, "Your friend's here." Another one of you. Now, what's fun is I don't believe you gentlemen have ever met, but
we have not.
Dr. Day, he's gesturing toward just a gambler. I believe the description Pierce gave was a pomaded mustache, missing a good bit of one finger. There were other descriptions, but that's who you see, and the guy's holding a deck of cards.
Would I have had a description of him before I've met him?
You know what? You probably would have, yes, at least understood some of the people. I'll tell you what. Why don't you make a? It's a. Any of these? Would any of these be right for? Now, give me an education roll. Let's just see how well you're remembering what you were told, or putting together who's who.
That's a 20.
Yes, you
So
definitely.
that's a big success.
You're not only sure that he's one of the guys you're looking at. You can tell he's Mr. Chips.
You must be Mr. Chips then. Yes. I'm Dr. Enoch Day. It's a pleasure.
Well,
my apologies for arriving late here.
No worries. You haven't missed much.
Where have I not?
Passing the time. No, I'm in here waiting to see if some sort of fiery apparition appears. But
and with that, Irish Tom is just walking away.
I was just hoping I could get you into some cards. All right.
I fucking dragged me the light. I hope that thing burns you alive. And he just walks away.
What about you, Dr. Day? You like cards? I think it's going to be a long night.
I cannot say that I'm a gambling man myself. It's not something that I typically indulge in. If there are no other things to be done, then I would be happy to spend my time with you as entertainment. But I was more intrigued by what you said, the fiery apparitions. There are things to explore here?
We, Miss Mills, Mr. Baskerville,
I should
myself
assume they
are all
are
here.
investigating then.
Well, we split up because there was 3 apparitions we were told about. Ms. Mills decided to stay in the hallway where there was a bloody woman. I'm here in the part of the fort that was collapsed in some sort of attack, waiting for a burning man to show up. And then the thing we were actually sent here to investigate is up in the tower, and Mr. Baskerville was headed there.
I see.
But it's been all quiet down here so far.
Excellent. Well, where would my services be best felt? Should I go assist Miss Mills or Mr. Baskerville or yourself here?
I guess that's up to you, right? We already got one person in each spot, so it's really whether you want to go in a tower, you want to hang out in a hallway, you want to sit here and play some cards, have a smoke.
There's also the stables where the Phantom Steeds were.
Oh, right. Sorry, there was a 4th one. There was the stables outside where there was some phantom horses. I remember some sort of disembowelment, maybe.
I must admit, that sounds less appealing. I'm not very good with animals. But
at this point, I will sort of cut over to Miss Mills and Mr. Baskerville as the two of you are coming down the hallway. You're approaching Mr. Chip's door, and in fact, in the distance, you probably can see that it is open, Mr. Baskerville.
I'll stop, Miss Mills. Careful. We don't know what we're getting into. I'm gonna creep forward.
Ooh, yeah, do a sneak roll.
Okay. What is my sneak?
Or stealth, rather, so sorry.
Stealth. Oh, it's terrible. Awesome.
Am I also rolling for stealth since I'd be sneaking behind him?
If
32 over 20, so...
Over 20. Well, if you're sneaking behind him, sure, you can roll a stealth. But if you're just staying put like he told you, like a good girl, then no, you don't have to roll stealth.
Let me see. That's the 25. I'm much sneakier than you.
Okay, well, in that case, he has made noise, but you're staying to the shadows, so they don't know you're there. But yes, as you two turn, Mr. Chips, you see Mr. Baskerville, like, badly sneaking down the hallway toward you.
Oh, Mr. Baskerville.
Oh, yes.
Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done in the tower? Apparently, this is Miss Dr. Day, was it?
Yes, Dr. Enoch Day. A pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Donna.
I believe it was Baskerville.
Neville
Mr.
Baskerville, at your service.
Yes, pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure
And
is
Miss
all mine,
Mills.
Doctor.
Dr. Day, I'm so glad to see you. It was awful. I saw this woman. She was bloody. She spoke. I
Really?
couldn't understand it. Oh my goodness. I'm very happy to see you.
Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hysterical here. Take a breath. Breathe. Everything will be fine. Now, you said you saw this woman. She was bloody, and she spoke. Do you know what she said?
I couldn't make out much of it, but it did seem like there were some similarities to Manticore.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then it seems that our next avenue of exploration is clear. We must go find this woman and properly examine her.
No, we can't. She's.
Why not?
Did
she attack you?
She's terrifying. Yes.
She's a ghost.
Are
She
you
tried.
hurt? Do you need some first aid?
No, I believe I'll be all right. But,
Oh.
Mr. Baskerville, how did you get to me so quickly if you were up in the tower?
Well, I wasn't up in the tower. I had to make sure that you were going to be all right. I had a bit of misgivings with us splitting up, you see.
Oh, well, that is most appreciated. It is disappointing to hear on some level, as we have not investigated the man in the tower.
Yes, well, he seems to be the largest threat, so I thought it might be better if we faced him together.
No, just to be clear, she was a threat. She attacked you.
Yes.
She put hands upon you.
I just managed to get by her and out of the room in time. Otherwise, I fear what she would have done to me.
I see. Well, this is I can understand that being a terrifying experience. A woman, bloody, speaking gibberish, approaching you. But I do have to ask, are you sure she wasn't just hurt?
No. The way that her wounds moved, it was not of this world. They were open and they seemed to be
Really?
mouthing words.
Really? Well,
It was
that's
disturbing.
fascinating. Well, I must ask, Mr. Chips and Mr. Baskerville, are either of you adept at, how would I say this? Fisticuffs? Combat? Protection?
Yeah,
Great
Sure.
question.
I've held my own when I've needed to.
I see.
I'm not a pugilist by trade.
I'm
But I've ended
more
up
of a
in some
lover
row.
than a fighter.
Also, you're a doctor, so you medical doctor? You chest cut or
Oh.
something like that?
No. I mean, I have enough medical training to provide, basic first aid and assistance for, whomever. And I've done my fair share of autopsies, so I suppose a surgery or some sutures would not be out of my realm of expertise. That said, I have a doctorate in chemistry and master's in physics and still another degree in biology. I'm quite well versed in the hard sciences, as I like to phrase them as. And so I have a bit of a, well, one might say a jack of all trades, or really an expert in all. It's opposed to an expert in none. So that answers your question as to my
An expert in
What-
humility as well, I see. Well,
And then some.
Well, one must know what they are good at. Yes.
yes, of course. You said autopsies. Are you a mortician of sorts?
No, I'm a scientist.
Right.
Did
Okay.
Miss Mills? Do they know about the lamb child?
We hadn't gone into much detail.
The what?
I see.
Yes.
Well,
Miss Mills, who is this man?
let's say it this way. I
So
have
renowned
expertise in.
doctor.
If we need to examine a creature that is not of our known experience, I am the man they turn to examine it for them.
may
So
be
you're one
quite
of them,
useful yet.
So you're, what is it, veterinarian? Is that sort of what's going on here?
No.
Horse doctor?
No, I don't like animals.
Then why would they come to you if there's something unnatural here with animals?
Because
Like some lamb baby.
Well, it was part lamb and part human baby. And when it comes to the supernatural, one must make exceptions where one must. So I'm here of service. I must say, though, this woman sounds very intriguing. I would love to go examine her if perhaps... I understand, Miss Mills, this was a traumatic experience for you, and I do not wish to put you in danger. But perhaps, Mr. Chips, you would accompany me and help to find this woman. It is our only tangible bit of evidence so far. So we can examine further.
Mr. Chips, you had no encounters with the Burning Man?
No. All quiet down here. I suppose, you can either, Miss Mills... Mr. Baskerville, if you want to join us and point us in the direction, but I understand if you'd rather not. You could wait here for the Burning Man, or I guess, the sole purpose in which we were instructed to come out here was to examine the apparition in the tower.
No, I'd rather not split up again. I think I'll go with you gentlemen if we can agree to investigate the woman, but after that, I do think perhaps we go as a group up to the tower. And again, Dr. Day, I recommend we don't linger around this woman. She does seem terrifying and very disagreeable.
Well, of course. No one wishes for trouble. I myself do not care to be harmed myself. But, the trouble with science, you never quite know where the experiment will lead you, and you must follow it through to the end. This is just the cross we must bear as true explorers here of the supernatural, or what is purported to be. So, shall we endeavor back into this? I actually have no idea where you found this woman. If it was
Well, I can help you with that. I suppose there's not else to do but investigate further, am I right?
So you're returning to the hall, to the north.
The scene of the crime, as it were.
All right.
I'll take my cigarette and just pinch it out of my fingers and flick it into the room. All right.
Out of the ashes. Perfect.
Bill Chips is the Burning Man.
I'm just goading the Burning Man, really, at this point.
Okay. Great. You guys can return to the North Hall. It is, the dead of night at this point. Probably getting on towards 2:30. There are you again pass. I mean, I guess Baskerville and Mills you probably did earlier. You pass that one larger gathering room, and you see a lot of people. There's a few people still awake in there, kind of huddled around lanterns, but they're all sort of sleeping in that room together. A lot of these sort of people in here. This is not the time of night they like to be awake, and when they see you all passing, those few inside kind of are staring at you, kind of, eyes black and glassy in the lantern light, nervous to see people around, but you're able to
real friendly sorts here.
Not much for conversation, except that Mr. Fang, he was all right.
Mr. Fang?
He's the one who contacted Martin Fang. He's the one who contacted the head of our organization to bring us out here.
Understood.
Can't remember his name right now, but he is a very tall and dashing man. That I do remember.
Mr. John Jansen.
I don't think he's dashing, but he's buff. So as you guys re-enter sort of that, going along that hallway, you're now in the hallway, Neville, that you were in, waiting in.
As we make our way there, I'd like to inquire any information they might have that I have not been privy to, having not been there for so long, which I assume is information we have recently gone over in the recap. But
I would imagine that you heard everything we said in the recap for sure. Great. So as you who's front? Who's the leading person of this group right now?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
I'll take the lead.
It would have to be Mills
Mr. Chips.
I guess, Mr. Chips, you do know where this was. You walked with them here, so.
I did walk with them, yeah.
Sure. So, Mr. Chips, you're walking. So, Mr. Chips, as you sort of turn the corner, you certainly don't run into, but you kind of have to stop a little short because there is someone standing in the hallway. A big man, bald. You recognize him as Irish Tom. He's facing away from you.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy boy. You're right there.
There is no response.
Can I look around him to see what he might be transfixed by?
Sure, you can. If you simply look sort of around him, you see there's nothing in the hallway. It's empty, other than the door open at the far end, and there's still a lamp turning there. I assume, Baskerville, you didn't turn off the lantern in the room where Miss Mills was when you went in. Yeah. So there's still a light on the hall. He's sort of standing there, perfectly still. You do see that he has a knife in his hand. His knife that he already showed you is out and is in his hand, and he's rigidly holding it up in front of him, kind of at the, bent at the elbow, not fully extended, kind of like that. Sort of in his, if you're kind of, that's in his left hand, you're probably peeking around at the right side of him.
Tom? And I will, touch his shoulder.
He doesn't seem to respond at all.
Dr. Day, this man appears to be in some sort of frightened paralysis.
Oh, I see. Give me a little room here. Let me examine him.
Got any smelling salts or something? The only thing I got to wake some up out of this is a fist.
Right. Well, before we resort to such mundane tactics, let me take a look at him first. And,
Okay.
I'd like to examine him if I could.
Are you sort of gonna step around, look him in the face, basically?
Yes.
Yeah. If you look at him, you notice that his eyes are following you. His eyes are open wide. He's shaking slightly, and he's staring at you. As you move, he's following you.
I'll attempt to move his arm.
His arm is the arm that's holding the knife?
No, the other one.
The other arm,
The other arm.
it's rigid. It's extremely, extreme rigidity. Not that you couldn't, if you wanted to sort of, if you wanted to test your strength with the man, you could, but he is not letting you. He's locked in this position.
Mr. Tom, can you hear me? Mr. Tom, can you blink your eyes? Blink once if you can hear me. Okay, it's all right, everyone.
A lot of difficulty.
Apparently, he can blink his eyes. This is good. Mr. Tom, are you unable to move right now?
I mean,
Blink once for yes. Blink twice for no.
that was pretty obvious.
He blinks
All
once.
right, he cannot move. Did someone?
Yes.
Did someone do this to you, or did someone do this to you? It should be yes or no question, right? Yes. Did someone do this to you?
He looks forward, and he doesn't reply to that. He just turns his eyes forward, and they grow, and he keeps shaking in fear. Where are you positioned on him, Dr. Day? Are you in front of him? Are you kind of to the side of him? Where are you standing?
This is excellent. I am in front of him, slightly off to the side of his knife arm. So his knife.
He has knife in the left hand. So you're to the right, or you're to the left there with his knife arm.
His knife, if it was to continue forward, would move past my body, not through it.
So you're on his right side.
I would be on his right side.
Okay,
yes.
Wonderful. All right.
As much as I want to play ignorant, I think Dr. Day would probably follow his eyes.
Yes.
After whatever you're about
Dr.
to say
Day,
happens.
you look back at what he's looking at. The hallway's empty. And then all of you feel more than hear or see, a rushing presence straight down the hall, right at you. There's a sense of just whoo, something coming. And Dr. Day, since you're there in position, what you see is on the tip of his knife, the tiniest little bit of something starting to form. There's a pause. His eyes grow even wider. You can see his body. He is... I guess I'll roll for him. If he rolls like a 1, maybe. Nope. You see him resisting, and again, you all feel this rush moving down. If anyone would like to do a listen roll or a spot hidden roll, let's do... if you're going to do... You can do one or the other. Who's going to do listen?
I'll listen.
All right, Miss Mills, give me a listen.
Who's spot hidden?
And then the rest of you give me spot hiddens.
23, hard success.
Hard success. You do feel like it's the sound that you hear, very distant, very faint, are those whispering voices.
20 is a hard success, near the extreme.
Okay, hard success.
I had a 54 for a regular success.
Okay.
Not a
Baskin.
regular success.
Regular success. The regular success, you're not really seeing anything. Mr. Chips, you feel like you're seeing like a weird like shadow or the absence of a shadow, sort of like moving forward again on this second attempt. Miss Mills, you hear the whispering. Yes?
Seeing that, where is it, like right behind the doctor?
You're probably like, where are you? I guess I should ask where you are.
I would have been standing behind Tom, like watching the doctor do all this.
Then you're also on his right side, kind of looking around him. It's like it's in front of Tom. There's some shadow
Can I try
moving
to?
at him.
Can I try to push his knife arm forward?
You want to push his knife arm forward.
So you got it out there, right? I want to help him thrust it forward with whatever is starting.
Oh, okay. Sure. Make a strength roll. Yeah. Sure.
Oh boy.
I mean, if you'd rather do something, I mean, I think that kind of is strength.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible for you. I see.
Um.
I mean, you can try Dex, I guess. I don't know.
No, I mean, strength is what it would be. The question is this the first time? Well, no, I got it. I'm this character, right? I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
I roll a 62. I'm gonna push it.
Oh boy.
11.
11.
Wow.
It's a hard success for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend 4 luck and make it an extreme?
Let's do it.
All right. It's not, you can't click strength anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no, okay. And you've already pushed, so what's the point? All right, well, with an extreme success, okay, yeah. You push his arm forward and you beat him. He's just like rigidly in the thing. You push it forward. And Dr. Day, this time you see the knife, it's like the knife is like weeping blood out of the tip of it down the sides.
Oh, fascinating. Really?
It's doing that. And then around the wound that is forming around it, the wound and actually no, because you pushed it forward, it's much deeper and like this it's like a huge like deep just like blood pouring forward, and you see like a wound like moving purposefully like across it in this almost like something grinding. You can see it's almost like there is like a mouth or an aperture just like standing there forming on the knife, sliding off, and then the voice says, Engemon. This was audible. Miss Mills.
End game on.
Egemon. But end game on. Yeah, close enough. End game on. End game on. End game on. But as you sort of as you're actually, yes, you don't know how it's spelled. Spell it however you want. End game on. Let's do it. As it's end game on. As it's like pulling, it's like this like voice like whispering or doing this. Because he thrust forward so hard and got deep, you then see that suddenly appearing there is a woman in white with a knife in her stomach where there hadn't been one now, like purposefully like moving, her eyes glassy, staring into nothing, other wounds on her body whispering in this horrible kind of murmur of, but like this is now opening all the way across her stomach, and it is flapping open, chanting this word, Agemon, and all of the other mouths begin to say the same. I need you all to make a sanity roll.
Woo. Woo. Can I push it?
Sure. What'd you roll?
93.
Yeah, push it. That's a great idea.
I have to push it too. I rolled an 84.
All right.
Let's go, 7.
61. We made it.
Oh my God, please. 36.
42.
Okay.
Just another day in the 5 points.
Okay. Yeah, thanks to the extra strength from Mr. Chip, she was able to get a much bigger mouth out of this one.
Happy to help.
All right. Well, the good news is none of you go insane. The bad news is Irish Tom does. Irish Tom. The creature sort of like this thing just like sliding back off of his knife. Kind of, he's hearing this voice chant. Irish Tom begins hacking at all of you indiscriminately. So the nearest person, I guess, is, even though Chips was on the arm, he's coming for you, Dr. Day. Would you like to dodge or would you like to fight back?
I don't know.
So a dodge means...
I haven't fought anything before.
There you go. If you dodge, a tie goes to you. A tie being the degree of success. So if you have a normal and he has a normal, the tie goes to the one who dodges. If you fight back, the tie goes to the attacker, which in this case is Irish Tom.
Cool. I guess I'll dodge. They're both terrible,
They're
so...
both not great. Okay, cool. Alrighty.
That's an 83.
An
I
83.
can't even use my luck to fix it.
Sadly, cannot fix it. He has a normal success, so he does in fact cut into you, Dr. Day, dealing you only 1 on there. His damage bonus though is
Are my hit points back at maximum now, by the way?
your hit points are at maximum by now. Sure,
Okay.
It's been some days. That's a 2. Oh, but he also gets a D4 on top of it. Wow. Okay. Damage bonus.
Dr. Day.
All right, so Dr. Day, that is 3 hit points to you.
Okay.
As he sort of slashes into you. Oh, wait, although, hold on. Dodge might also cut how many you take in half. I'm sorry, hold on 1 second.
What a success this is. We're learning so much, even though it hurts. No one ever said science wasn't painful. You have to sacrifice to learn.
I don't know that you're a very good doctor.
I'm quite good. Are you kidding me? Look at what we just discovered.
Yeah, I did that.
Great. Okay, any of the rest of you
Sure.
could fight back, or you could all just run on your turn.
Since
I would be leading.
Sure.
since I was kind of already holding him,
Yeah.
is there a way for me to disarm him to take the knife off?
You can attempt to disarm him. Yeah, that'll be a fight check for you. But yeah, you guys can exchange fighting blows. You are the attacker, so tie goes to you. But if he beats you in this opposed roll, he will be cutting you.
I understand the risks.
Let's do it.
It's a brawl?
Yep. Fighting brawl. Unless you have another.
Nope. Oh, we're gonna push that.
You cannot push in a combat. In a
Cannot push in combat.
Cannot push in combat.
Okay. It's a
Can you
98.
use luck for combat?
You can use luck for combat.
It's a 98.
It's a 98. Wait a minute. You're under 50.
I am, yes.
So that's a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So what?
Well, Pierce,
Oh God.
I literally rolled the worst I could, but it then is doubled. So that will go to 4.
All right.
But
When
wow.
when are you counted as wounded?
You are not counted as.
Is it like half?
Shoot. Hold on. See, it's so funny how I don't. Half of your hit points in a single attack. So yeah, that's not half for you,
Okay.
right?
No.
Okay. It's a wound. That's a kill. That's a wound.
Yeah,
This is
that's a
reference to what
wound.
you're
It's
doing.
fine.
All right. So
wound.
Baskerville and Miss Mills, you're both running. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are taking off down the thing. Irish Tom is hacking at everyone. Dr. Day, you
Wow.
can just run away from him at this point, or you can try to disarm him yourself.
All right. This is what I would like to do. I
Your
I have no idea how practical any of these things are. So
Yeah, go ahead.
what I would like to try to do is grab the bloody screaming woman
Okay.
and throw them at Tom.
All right. You want to reach for the apparition. Okay. That sounds
Now-
great.
What are like how this is an idea I had, but like how
I think-
practical of a application is this?
You are absolutely allowed. I will tell you what's going to happen in game terms if you choose to do this, which that totally makes sense as a thing that would get him away, because she is still there and the voices are still coming forth. You effectively will be doing an opposed fight roll with her.
Okay.
You are initiating it, so a
Right.
tie will go to you.
Would I have some sort of advantage since basically her stomach is in half and trying to flap open and talk and
I totally understand why you'd think you were. I'll say this, if you were doing this against a woman who just had, or against any person who just had their stomach cut open, yes, you would absolutely have an advantage. They would have received a major wound. But you see, the fun thing that wasn't quite understood here, and when Pierce suggested that, I was like, oh, this is so glorious, is she was holding his hand there so she could run at the knife to create another mouth. So all Mr. Chips has done is given her a much bigger, more resonant mouth. But in terms of what you're saying, not knowing any of that cool behind-the-scenes featurettes, yes, you 100% could attempt an opposed fight roll with whatever she is, just a woman with injuries, sure. In your mind, that is what she is.
absolutely.
So yes, you absolutely can.
I will say the wound talking might
I get that.
throw Dr. Day off a little
And
bit.
if you'd rather just make a break for it, you're so welcome to.
No, I think I want to try doing this.
All right, go ahead and Dr. Day, what is your fight is 25. Beautiful.
The fight's
All right,
25.
Let's roll it.
He's a doctor, not a fighter.
So true. Well, that's an 87. So that fails. Oh yeah, I can't use luck either, can I?
I mean, you can use luck, but yeah, you can use luck. You can use luck.
Cool.
Are you going to?
Cool. I get the tie, right?
A tie goes to you, but you have failed.
What?
You have failed.
Yes.
Yes.
I will use 62 luck to succeed on this.
You don't need 62 lucks to succeed.
Well, I have a 25 in brawl. I rolled an 87.
You rolled an 87, so you do need 62 to get to a 25.
Yes.
And you only have 3 left over. So you can't
Yes.
you can't get to a hard, which you needed to get to.
Oh, she rolled a hard success?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no. I didn't know that.
No, and nor would you.
Right.
All right. Dr. Day. You have 8 hit points left, do you?
Yes, indeed.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to roll something.
7 more than you need. You're fine.
Well, no, if you take those, it'll be a major wound. That'll be bad. Okay. That's bad. Dr. Day, I'm going to do something that is going to be rough and grim, but is going to be sporting in a sense in that I'm not going to kill you. You reach towards this woman to try to grab her, and the newly formed mouth, kind of like towards the waist, which is part of maybe where you were going to hold her, simply opens up and bites your arm off about here.
Oh my god!
You will take another 4 hit points from that. And this is going to have negative effects on your future, medical. Well, you don't have a medical career. This won't really affect your Also, you were on the right side. You can choose if it was left hand or right hand. I'll let you choose that after the fact.
I think I'm on his right side. Oh, because he had the left hand. I'm on the right side.
Yeah.
I turn.
If you were you grabbing like this, or were you grabbing like this, basically?
We'll say left hand. It reached towards the outside of my body. Yes. Oh, I guess it reached towards the inside of my body. Yes, that'd be perfect. Left hand. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. All right. So she bites your arm off. If you were wearing a wristwatch, sorry, that's gone. You're in tremendous pain, but it was a clean bite of some sort, even though it's now, well, I say clean, it's sizzling now.
It's sizzling?
Your arm you can, if you survive to analyze it, you'll have a lot of interesting scientific discoveries. But meanwhile, you're probably leaving a lot of backs and stuff, but you attempt this. She is not moved towards Irish Tom. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, just for the audience, imagine he's now screaming loudly and incessantly, but I do not wish to blow anyone's eardrums. So I'm not going to actually do it, but yeah.
So the arm is just gone. It disappeared inside of her.
I mean, you still see it in there.
Oh, but it's
that is the worst of the 2 options.
But she's like corporeal, so it didn't just fall through the top.
It has not fallen through. No, it's been consumed.
Okay. I would like to grab Dr. Day and try to just drag him out of there.
How much of the arm are we talking?
Not quite to the elbow. I'm thinking like right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chips, I'm going to say you can do that because Irish Tom is understandably freaked out by what he is seeing, and he does in fact attempt to stab again at the woman. And as he does so, you maybe actually you're running. You don't hear what the next mouth says, but the point is, as you get him around the corner, he's like blood pouring out of. Oh no, not blood, not pouring out. It's lightsabered. Something happened. It's like the wound is closed.
It's like, and as he's still freaking out, but don't worry, it's fine. It's a wound. It looks like it's sealed already. You can do a lot with one arm. You're fine.
Can I make a roll to actually see how freaked out he is?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yes, there should be another. If you'd like to, though, we've already succeeded on a sanity, so I'm going to say you recognize the craziness. Let's just have this be a power roll. So what this means is you're not going to probably have like a. If you fail, you won't have the sanity effects. It'll be more of a.
Okay.
How'd you do?
It's a success. So okay. I think at this point, Mr. Chips, as you dragged him away, he's no longer screaming, and just kind of staring a little dumbfounded at his arm, or lack thereof. But he's.
How far did Baskerville and Mills move off? By the way.
I mean, I think we just kept running.
I got the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, just kept
We'll
going.
say that you guys kind of got back to kind of like the sort of, like not, maybe you didn't go into the room where those people were, but you stopped and you hear footsteps behind you, and you do see Dr. Day and Chips slowing, and you see that Dr. Day there's a serious wound, and they've both been stabbed. So they're gripping wounds, but it's bad. Yeah.
Dr. Day, your arm.
It's worse than it looks worse than it is.
It looks like it's missing.
We need to go back. We need to get samples.
No,
we need to get
no.
blood samples.
Samples of what?
Absolutely not. No,
Well,
Dr. Day.
Of the creature. Did you see what it did? It ate my arm. Oh God, it ate my arm.
At this point, Dr. Day, you probably do notice that there is a eerie sizzling on your arm. Your arm is almost like foaming.
It does. He grabs Mr. Chips by the lapels and like pulls him really close and says, "In my bag, get out. You have to take a sample. Get out the jars. Get out the tweezers and take a piece off. Take a piece off and save it."
Sure. Whatever the doctor says. Sure.
Make a luck roll, Dr. Day.
Really?
Oh, shoot. Not Dr. Day. Mr. Chips. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be honest. Part of me, because I had already rolled when he started spending his luck, and part of me wants to be like, take your luck back, man. But also, he spent it. It's fine. It's bad. Whatever. He wouldn't have known. It's okay. Yep, you only have 3. That's rough. Well, you'll probably improve at least today.
76.
Is that a failure?
That's a failure.
So unfortunately, the bag he's talking about is like way back there where the fighting is.
The bag you left back by the man with a knife.
Did I leave it? I left it. Get a glass. Get a clean glass. Mr. Baskerville, get some whiskey. Miss Mills, get a glass. And, Mr. Chips, get a knife.
All right, I'll get a knife. You want a cigarette?
I don't smoke.
Maybe you should start.
All right. Yes. I'll take one. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll light up a cigarette for you, and I'll go. I don't know that there's anything clean here, but I'll. Was there anything like this in that room I was in? The
room you were in, no. There might be something in that room. However, at this point, the room where there might be like stuff is the room where Mr. Fang was speaking to you, the sort of nicer room. But at this point, Mr. Fang actually is coming down the hallway. He looks like he's been like, awoken. And he's kind of coming over and saying, wait, how the hell did he talk? Just normal, right?
Pretty normal.
Pretty normal. He's coming up and he's like, what? Something's happened. Oh my God. Who is this? Who's this man?
I'm Dr. Enoch Day. Pleasure to meet you.
What's happened to his arm?
Well, he got bit by a ghost. And
was it a ghost?
Bit?
And yeah. Well, her stomach sort of became a giant mouth and snapped off his arm. Also, I think Tom went crazy. He did stab me once or twice. That's fine.
Where is Tom now?
We left him trying to stab the ghost to death. I don't think it's going to work out for him.
There's a couple other guys. He says, someone go look at that. Now, will any of it go? I actually have to roll. That guy's not going. The other guy, he asks, this guy's got to roll a 40 or lower. Rolls a 4. And that guy's like, no problem. I'll go.
Get my bag. Get my bag.
He looks
Also,
at Fang,
we might want...
And Fang's like his bag, and he goes, do it. And so he goes. Yeah.
Also, if you get Tom's knife, that'd probably be great. We could use it.
Arm as well.
Get Tom's knife.
The arm's inside the ghost. We're not getting the arm back.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe she disappeared and the arm fell to the ground. I don't know how this works.
If the arm is present, bring back the arm.
This guy turns around.
Yeah.
This guy's like such a badass. This guy's like, no problem. I can carry that too. He disappears around the corner.
I have to lose an arm to meet a man like that. It's worth it.
Oh,
Dear God, what was that thing? Did you see it?
It was the woman in the hallway. You saw the woman in the hallway, but she did this to him. She's never hurt anyone. I don't think.
It's no woman.
no.
No woman. What do you mean?
Well, she looked like a woman, but she seemed to sort of be made out of mouths, like bloody mouths, or maws. Maybe maws a better word for it. A bloody maw.
I think maw is more accurate, yes. At least one
It was
big
like
maw.
the wounds were speaking.
Can I examine my stump while I wait for...
Sure. And I think
things-
you do you have some medicine, or you only have first aid?
I have one medicine.
You know what? That's not what you want to do. Give me a science chemistry.
Oh.
Let's chemistry this.
Yeah, 76.
76. That's a success for you.
It is a success.
You're just racked with pain, even though you do feel like your arm is maybe not hurting as bad as it should. But you're definitely in some degree of shock. You believe what is weird about whatever's going on with this foaming effect on the arm is that you think it might be whatever's on there might be sublimating. In other words, something is moving from like solid to gas directly. Like there's not, it's like fizzing in a strange way. You don't know what chemicals are causing this. You certainly have seen this kind of like fizz reaction, but oftentimes this kind of reaction implies a what's the term for it? Shoot. I need to brush up on my chemistry on behalf of Dr. Day. Basically, this is like some kind of equilibrium or stasis is being achieved.
I see. Yes.
In other words, it's you're sort of like the wound is you're gonna have to study it. I mean, there could be some horrible infection coming your way from whatever that was, but your instinct is that it's the wound has probably been cauterized. You're not like bleeding out of it, so that's something. That's kind of surprising. Nucleation. Says J.K. Hamilton. I think that might be what I'm talking about.
Definitely a couple words in there I'm not familiar with, but appreciate all of them.
Oh, maybe that is. Is that related to sublimation? Sublimation's the only word I said that I knew and was saying it correctly. But yeah, nucleation sounds like that might be what's going on. In any case, as you guys are looking at this and you're thinking and everyone's just like breathing hard, who comes around the corner but the coolest guy we've ever seen? In one hand, he's carrying a doctor's bag. In the other hand, he's carrying a bloody knife. What he's not carrying in his third hand, because he's not so cool that he has one of those, is an arm. And he in fact says, "No arm." But he sets the doctor bag down, and he even opens it for Dr. Day, noticing that might be harder for him to do now. He also puts the knife, he kind of hands the knife to Chips, who asked for it. Fang says, "Where's Tom?" And he goes, I just took it out of his hand. He's like curled up in a ball in the hallway.
Figured there might be some interesting residue on this if it's not all inside my stab wound.
Excellent thinking, Mr. Chips. Yes. He pulls out a vial and some swabs to scrape some of the residue off the...
You want that to go into one of these jars?
Yes. We should save that.
All right. So, Dr. Day, if you would like to, you're going to be directing people to do this, but if you would like to, I'd like you to make a first aid roll. Do any of you have points in first aid yourselves, actually?
Not really. I got a 30.
Okay. Yeah. You have the baseline. So go ahead, Dr. Day.
That's a 10.
All right, so yes, you do an excellent job of talking everyone through.
That's an extreme success.
It's an extreme success. You do an excellent job of talking everybody through what to do with collecting, the stuff of your wound. Sure enough, the sublimating effect eventually. You do take some samples of what was in there, and there does seem to be a substance. And you have a sample of a substance that came out of the wound onto your hand, or was maybe formed when it bit you, you're not sure. But something that seems weird and you don't recognize. At this point, however, that substance seems to be gone. You have a rough-looking stump, but it is already kind of scabbed over and kind of seems to have... I mean, it's raw and very painful, but you are not bleeding, and you seem to be stable at the moment.
Excellent. Excellent.
Why don't you also give me... I'm going to let him do a lot of rolls here because, he lost his arm. You can also give me a science to just make sure that they are, correctly, that everything's being labeled. This is you guys are being told to do these things.
That's a success.
Okay. Not only that, for your help. Well, actually, Miss Mills and Mr. Baskerville, were you guys helping with what he was asking you to do?
Yeah, we're still with them.
All right.
Anything.
Mr. Chips, Miss Mills, Mr. Baskerville, each of you can click, despite not actually having rolled it, but because you've just learned something, each of you can click either first aid or science. Your choice. Because Dr. Day was doing such a good job talking you through such things.
Well, my science is a 0, so maybe I should click that.
Sure. You're almost assured to... your science should be a 1.
My science specific is 0.
Science specific. This is science. This is general science.
Can I make a pitch for a sleight of hand roll to see how well I swab my own wound to try to get any
Sure.
residue
yes.
off from the knife?
Very upsetting. Yes, please do that.
Excellent.
It's like, yeah, go for that. Not this hand, it's gone, but that hand, yes.
Yes. Good. I'd high five you, but I can't.
60. Normal success.
But left be in the
Great.
situation is preferred.
All right, I figured I should try to do it before doing any of that. So I'll bag it or put it in whatever you have for that, and then I'll take out a flask and pour some on my wound.
There you go. You definitely now have a bunch of very good
Scientific samples.
Yeah, actually, if anybody would like to, you two both, you guys can do first aid on Day and Chips. You need a hard success to do it to other people or to yourself. So, and Day, I'm gonna say you can't now because you've already succeeded in doing it. So, actually, Miss Mills and Mr. Baskerville, would you both do one first aid attempt to treat just the knife wounds that these dudes have gotten?
The 58, no.
58, no.
57,
No.
also no.
So sadly, neither of you, you're nothing's maybe
Fine.
but yeah.
I've had worse.
I haven't.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, but you'll be all right.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I suppose the wound is cauterized.
It'll be all right.
Well, wait. It's pretty good.
Fang is just watching this all, and he kind of is asking the man. He says, "So there was no ghost back there?" The cool guy's like, "I didn't see one. Nah, just Tom. I ain't afraid of no ghost."
Well, you should be. Obviously, this one can do extensive damage.
He said it wasn't a ghost.
It's not a ghost. Or if it is, it's a corporeal one, which is something even in the stories and legends
More
I've
of
had
a-
to hear of. Oh,
More
my.
poltergeist situation than
Yes, perhaps.
a straight up apparition.
But the mouths, the way that they moved.
I will say that was unusual and upsetting.
I've never heard of such a thing before. But fascinating. No?
Oh, do you understand what it was saying? I don't speak French.
It said end game on.
End game on, that seemed like,
It doesn't sound like
Don't
French
end-
to me.
but then it's if it said end game on, that's not how you don't end the game and then play it.
You know,
Doesn't make any sense.
as you say that you're right. That doesn't quite make a lot of sense. I can't.
End game on what? End game on what?
With Miss Mill's success, could she explain the correct pronunciation?
You can say you think it's probably, based on the other Manticore languages, it's probably more something like, yeah.
Yeah, gentlemen, I believe it was egemon, not end game on. It sounds like a word in Manticore, perhaps.
Egg him on. That's what made the guy go crazy and start stabbing him. She egged him on.
Not quite. Similar pronunciation, but not exact.
Egemon. Does it give me any particular feeling when I say it?
No. Other than, I suppose, it doesn't give you, but when you say it, you experience horrible pain in what remains of your arm.
It's like specifically from when I say that,
you also experience it when you're not saying that.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. But you do when you say it. Martin Fang is kind of just shaking his head and saying, okay, so can you stop it? Can you get rid of it?
Would I know how to?
All right, I would like you to do, even though you've already clicked on it, which is a bummer for you, Mr. Baskerville, let's go ahead and roll on summoning rituals once again. I'm not sure you, and I don't think you clicked because you succeeded on this already.
I did not click it because I am a silly man.
Let's do another one, though.
All right. Oops. Oh, God. Where'd that go? Oh, wow, that's a 3.
A 3 for you is a vital success in that skill.
It is indeed.
I will simply say this, Mr. Baskerville. You do, having seen that there was a corporeal thing that appeared and took a bite of a man, that she has sort of been appearing. You don't know that this is a ghost that you're seeing here. With a 3, this actually does remind you of certain summoning rituals or summoning things from other realities or dimensions. And that perhaps what has happened is these things are able to pass over in this place for some reason, but they are not even the spirits of deceased people. They're taking form or maybe coalescing with some other thing. But you think that maybe there is something from somewhere else appearing, which is close enough to your understandings of summoning rituals and stuff like that. This does not seem to be like demons or demonic things. This is more kind of like those strange things in the spaces between space, eldritch horrors and things of that ilk. You're getting this with a vital. The vital would also sort of indicate to you there are ways to try to purge a place of incursions of this sort. There are rituals that you could attempt. Ideally, you could go and research them or at least send for certain books, but with a vital success, you read of one and know what would be entailed. And you think you could walk it through. Whether or not it would work, whether or not it would, how large an area it would cover, you think you could maybe cover this whole fort, but But anyway, that is what your vital success will give you.
Do I know? We don't know anything about the rest of the apparitions that are happening there, so I don't know if it'll affect them.
I think with the vital, you've heard of situations in which varying entities from another realm are all appearing and appearing in strange, frightening ways.
So it might be the same issue.
It might all be the same breach. You know what? It's a vital success. You rolled a fucking 3. Yes, you're pretty sure this is some kind of nexus of some crossover point.
Okay. I'm going to relay that to the rest of my party. I've read of this. I believe there's some sort of nexus point of energy occurring in this location. I know of a ritual we could attempt to try and close that point that might rid us of these apparitions altogether. I will need your help, of course. All of your help.
Yeah, sure. All
Should
All
we?
hands on deck, I suppose.
Do we need to identify the location of it first, though?
Do we?
What?
Like, is there a ley line or like a particular point that is like the center of the phenomena that we need to locate it?
You could attempt to calculate such a thing based on where the things appear, certainly.
Triangulating them, yeah.
Triangulate what's the nexus of them. Actually, triangulating the nexus of them is the tower. I'll just tell you that. That'll be a freebie for what he's shown you all the places with if you count the stables. You guys need to go to the stables, but yeah, I think that's all you think. That's all you think for now. Okay, yeah.
What materials will I need to perform this ritual?
Salt, silver.
Candles. Salt and silver.
Candles can be useful, but are a little less, little like, you know, this isn't
Salt.
a show. This is some real stuff.
Well,
one that is perhaps going to be a little more unsavory is blood and bile. Human.
Yeah, well, I assumed.
well,
And then make a luck roll, Neville Baskerville.
I mean,
Oh, dear.
still sort of
All right.
bleeding here, so that's probably fine.
38.
38.
under
That's
40.
a success. There are definitely other odds and ends, but none of them are things that like aren't here. They're all basic household materials, you know,
Okay.
or household fort-hold materials. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to make a list of these. I'm going to essentially split. I'm going to delegate the different tasks to the different people. The guy from the group is here with us, right?
Mr. Fang.
Mr. Fang?
Yes, he's here. The
Can I-
werewolf is here. Yeah.
Can I inconvenience you to provide us with these materials on this list? So I give him the silver and the salt.
Yeah, sure. It's a lot of salt, but I guess we can do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can. So wait, you really think there's you can do some kind of thing?
I make no promises, but I have some knowledge of this phenomenon.
All right.
I can do my best.
All right. So, okay, he's gonna get rid of the ghosts. Okay, he kind of brings over the other guy, and he's like, get them anything they need, and you know, the cool guy's like, I'll do it. The guy who was a coward says, I can help too, and he's like, no, you can't. You prove who you are. But anyway, he'll gather material for you.
Did you list all of the things you needed when you were just saying now,
Yes.
or you? Okay. Well, I'm still bleeding,
yeah.
so
I would come to you for
blood's
the blood.
easy. Yeah.
Bile, I suppose one of us can.
What's the easiest way to get bile, Dr. Day?
Put 1 to 3 fingers down your own throat and catch the resulting.
Give me a cup.
Oh, you're already providing the blood. Let's get that from someone. Let's get the bile from someone.
I don't know. I've been often told I'm full of bile, so.
Yeah. What is your humor? Are they still using humor? I guess at this point they've gotten over humor.
Yeah. No, I don't. Maybe. I don't know.
Only in the most
Where are we on
antiquated
germ
medical
theory?
societies.
Germ
Like
theory,
right at germ theory.
They get germs now. They understand that there's germs.
Okay.
They're probably a little confused about elements, but they get it. All right. Well,
Could I inquire if this is actually a question for the keeper? Would there be a way to? Is there any way to set up some kind of? What I would like to do is I'd like to examine the samples we took to see if I could come up with a countermeasure for the creatures if I can break down their chemical structure.
that is a big ask with limited material here, but
I can roll luck.
You certainly can try that. You can definitely roll luck. No, we can definitely try that. I think though, given the intensity of what we've experienced tonight, and that is the thing that you'll be attempting next week, because we're going to end here.
Oh.
As we
Boy.
prepare for what comes next. Be it chemical analysis, a banishing spell, a card game, or other things. At the same time, one thing Mr. Baskerville maybe didn't mention, or hadn't quite occurred to him yet, is that in the reports of these spells, sometimes the things you're trying to banish, when they catch wind of what you're doing, make a very pronounced appearance. So, we'll see how things go next week, but that's where we'll end off. All right. Well, goodness, that was intense. Hey, remember when you said you wanted to go after that lady, and I was like, oh yeah, and then I rolled, and I knew I had a hard, and you were going just to a. Oh boy, that was pretty sad. That was a pretty bummer when that happened.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, the creator gave us 2 arms for a reason.
That's true. That's true. Well, at least you'll probably.
So we can do things like this.
Oh my god! If you actually, Jed, roll to improve your luck right now. Because if you roll a 1 or a 2, that's like too much.
You will not believe it. I rolled a 4.
Well, you improve it, but oh my god.
I do.
Okay, so in addition, after everybody roll to improve your luck right now, I'm also going to throw on
The D10?
a D10.
Ooh,
You know what? Tonight,
10.
I'm going to roll a D20
6.
for your luck improvement rather than a D10. Because that was some very fun stuff.
I definitely feel like I pulled a Dan moment there. Hey, let's just do it. See what happens.
That's a Dan moment?
You know, he likes to roll the 13s, and
That hurt.
I rolled,
bad
I
stuff.
don't think you'll be able to see it. I rolled a 13 on Friday the 13th. You all get 13 luck on top of whatever you.
And a
Hey.
dreadful
Hey, that's
Oh,
great.
man.
nice.
What happens when you get to 100 luck?
Uh,
You just stay there?
No, you always you can have more than 100 in a score.
Because it's always on a 95 you improve?
You a 96 or higher, you always improve.
96 or higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like even if you and the reason you want to have scores over 100 is yes, that means in normal circumstances you always win, but that means like, you know, like if you, like we did a game where we used this system, but it was Star Wars, so people were like spectacular stuff. So we'd have characters who'd have like 140 in something. So it's like in all normal circumstances, you still have to roll in case you roll a 100 because that is always a failure. But it's like you still have to roll, but that means like a 70 is a hard success. You know, that kind of fun.
All right. Love it.
So,
I rolled a 1 to improve my science.
well, you meet it, so you get to.
No, I mean I rolled to like the improvement roll was a 1,
Was a
so
one.
now it is a 2.
I thought you meant on your D100 you rolled a 1. Gotcha.
No.
Oh.
That's
That's
a bummer.
great.
So you have hey, you doubled it, man. No one else
That's
is.
a 100% increase.
That's a marked improvement.
We take those.
My
Wow.
first aid improved, which I feel is just appropriate for the session.
I feel bad for Dr. Day, and that was a pretty grim one, but I was so happy. I feel like I was giving you some out of game hints of if it's a person, but it wasn't
Yeah.
a person. It's,
Oh boy.
is that
I get
was
it.
that is that monster too upsetting, Schuby?
No.
It's there's a lot. There's a lot of
I don't
feelings.
think you liked the mouths talking. I could tell that
No.
was like hitting a little whatever.
The wound
like
mouths?
lot of mouths.
I can't imagine why that would be upsetting.
Yeah, I see it every day.
The wound mouths. I'm into the mouths. Oh, Sophia likes the mouths. Well, thanks, Sophia.
No.
Well, that was really fun. Well,
Oh,
thanks, guys.
good for you.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? Well, it better been a fucking wound mouth because it's done now, isn't it? I'm in the middle of my
No.
scene with Bryce.
It feels a little Cronenbergian.
There you
Oh, could I have done first aid on Bill Chips?
go. You could have, but honestly, you're adjusting to one arm and whatever.
That's reasonable.
You guys used all your good first aid. I'm sure you would have
Fine.
preferred on collecting the samples and all that stuff.
I mean, that's true.
I've been stabbed before. It's fine.
So well, yeah. So well, thank you all.
First time losing an arm.
This
A little
was
unusual.
This was very fun. A couple of announcements for you. Unfortunately, because it's Oscar fever weekend, there is no Hotel Detective this week. I feel bad about that, but we didn't realize that March is a full month So there is none of that.
Mad Month, in fact.
Hey,
March Madness.
we handed in all the hotel detective jokes today, so
That's true. Then, a week from tonight, we are back with the finale of this little arc where they either succeed or it's our first TPK in this game. And then we are off the next week because that's WonderCon. I believe this weekend I will be able to announce the official date. I think like on Sunday I can tell you that the official date / I think the WonderCon schedule comes out this weekend. So that's what we're sort of waiting on. We can tell you all about that. So yeah, that'll be from the 27th to the 29th of March. We have a panel at WonderCon. It's a very weird idea, but it'll be crazy. We'll be designing and running a game before your eyes. So come join us if you're in the SoCal area. Yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff. So no game this Sunday, unfortunately, but we will be back a week from tonight for more of this crazy stuff. I don't know. That's all I've got. Anybody else have a thing or a? Oh, good.
Oh, sure. I'll Manzukas real quick because I just watched 2 amazing movies this morning, both directed by Johnny To, called The Heroic Trio and Executioners, which starred 3 amazing actresses, Michelle Yeoh, Maggie Chung, and they're just these incredibly badass action movies that are just like has stuff I have never seen before in a movie.
Wow.
And I highly recommend both of them. They're also a lean 88 and 97 minutes respectively. So you can watch them both in the time it takes to watch a single episode of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Some long Stranger Things is there. Very good.
That's my Manzukas.
A Manzukas. There you go.
Add that to the wiki, Sophia.
Did she put all those on the wiki? Oh wow.
She's been talking about putting all the Manzukas thing into the wiki.
That's intense. Well, there you go. Well, thank you all so much for watching. What is my pick for Best Picture? Good question. I haven't seen everything, so I can't really weigh in technically, but Sinners of what I've seen is my favorite.
I think you've seen all the ones that are competing, so.
I haven't seen Train Dreams, and people say that's like the dark horse.
Train Dreams is not competing for the award. It is very good, but it is not competing for.
I saw a billboard for Train Dreams that was people in a plane, and I was mad on principle.
There's so many movies available for it.
I could watch Hamnet. I think that's on Hulu.
I watched. It's very good. It's on
Peacock.
Peacock. It's very good. I watched it yesterday.
I heard 2 people I know saw it and they really didn't like it. And I was like, oh wow. They were like the acting's good. They were like the movie's not very good. I was like, oh wow.
How did Begonia get nominated?
It's 10 slots.
Oof.
I haven't seen F1.
Was it not good?
That's an easy one to see.
It's fine, but it's not.
Surprises you. It's Best Picture.
Well, the end is just. I don't know. The end feels like it's straight out of like a cheap '80s movie. Like it's so.
I do think the end is perplexing, but everything up until then is very good. Like Jesse Plemons and everything that's going on there is very good.
The performances are great. Nothing wrong with the performances, but like as a movie, like as a story, it's a little.
So
also, that guy, I like Yorgos does something. I don't know what it is, but he entrances the Academy where he is weird and does some crazy messed up stuff, and they go for it every time.
He makes them feel he makes them feel smart.
I'm gonna make a crazy prediction and say animated feature films go into K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, it's impossible. There's no way.
Do you want to guess on what's gonna win song while you're at it?
No.
Okay. Going up.
It is a tough category.
What movies are in the running for Best Picture, Pierce?
It's basically between Sinners and One Battle After Another. Those are the 2 competing, and Sinners is the unlikely one, as I understand it, is the money on it. Yeah, I'm personally thinking it might pull it out. I think there's a lot of toss-ups this year in terms of like what could or could not take it. Because
Timothée Chalamet, is he gonna win? He hasn't said.
It depends on how many people had voted by then. Is basically what it sounds like. Because if enough people hadn't voted yet, it's probably going to Michael B. Jordan.
Whatever. When's the last time any of you went to the opera or ballet? He's right. 14 cents.
I don't know, man.
He's my man now. I used to hate that guy when all the girls liked him, but now that women are over him, I think he's cool. He knows about sports. Did you know that? He's actually funny and cool. I just realized. It took me a while to realize it, but now I like him.
Ping pong's real.
All this about a movie where he plays fucking ping pong. Where he wants to be the best ping pong player in the world.
Mm.
That's where all the money is. That's what that movie's about.
I heard his quote got taken pretty far out of context, but yeah.
It's not. Here's the thing.
I watched the clip of it. I don't think it's out of context.
Yeah, no, Jed. The thing about it is, it's not that he's not making a good point. It's how he chose to make it. It tells you what he needs. He chose to disparage other art forms in order saying like we don't want theater, like movie theaters, to become irrelevant, the way that like all these other art forms are irrelevant, and it's the way he chose to say things.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Well,
fair enough.
What an interesting.
Also, that's the other thing, Galenorian Saber. No way that Marty Supreme is better than Forrest Gump.
Well, okay, wait a minute. I mean, do you mean at ping pong?
At
the characters or the movies?
At the characters, it's literally Forrest Gump versus Marty Supreme. This is
are we power scaling ping pong players right now?
Forrest
that's
Gump
crazy.
It is my opinion that Forrest Gump versus Marty Supreme is the equivalent of Alien versus Predator in that no matter who wins, we lose. And on that note, I'd like to see us off for the night. Until next time, guys, don't stick your arms at apparition ladies. That's just my advice.